Hey everybody, it's Quavey and Evan, my son. We're quarantine mates, we're at home. We've been home for 10 days. Hopefully you're at home. We wanted to share practice with you just first of all to support what we're all doing together, not just here in the US but all over the world. The practice of staying home and really supporting all the people in hospitals, all the first responders, the doctors and nurses, and protecting each other. So practice today is going to be short, not too long, and Evan actually has been working with some pain in his back and his hip, and so it'll be modified, maybe some restoratives. We'll see what happens. But anyway, we wanted to just offer this to you, to tell you that we miss you and we're thinking about you. Our hearts are with you. I know yours are with us, and we can get through this together. So Evan's going to start in a supine position, so you can go ahead and lie on your back. Bring your feet a little bit wider than hip width. Really good. And then allow your knees to fall in towards each other. And this is a really beautiful way to begin. Notice if you can feel some steadiness of the earth beneath you. Now at this point you can kind of scan, notice how your neck feels, how your upper body, your shoulders feel. You can always put a blanket or a towel behind your head. We have blocks, but other props can be kind of made from pillows, books, things that you can find around your house. And if it feels comfortable to you, close your eyes and just allow your listening to land with your body. And maybe your listening has been sort of out there. Maybe you've been scanning the horizon. And so see if you can really make a decision, a choice to bring your listening here in your body. And right now, as your teacher, I'm scanning the horizon. And so if you choose, if you want to, you can take your eyes off the road just for this little while and really let it be with you, all your listening with you. Really good. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. That's it. Really good. Do that again. Deep breath in and a long breath out. Amazing work. Slowly now bring your feet closer together and let your knees fall over to the right. And I'm putting a block under every side just because it's really nice to put a little bit of space between you and the earth. You can tuck a blanket or a pillow. If it feels comfortable, bring your arms up like wings and notice what it feels like to turn your chin in the opposite direction. The practice of you bringing your listening to your body, but without critique and evaluation, makes your attention medicine. And you can just feel that chemical shift. Notice what it's like to really spend some powerful time listening. Really good. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Gently bring your knees up and over to the other side. And on a physical level, these early twists, especially ones that are supported, not too much too soon, just bring powerful length. You probably can feel that through your outer hip, your low back. And if you're turning your chin, you might even feel it in your neck. These are all places that need love and attention. And let's really give that quality of listening. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. That's it. One more. Full breath in. Long breath out. Really, really good. Bring your feet to hip width distance and see if you can feel that kind of neutral space And then just go ahead and start to rock your knees side to side. So you're keeping your knees kind of loosely connected to the earth. Just kind of loose connection, and you can turn your chin from side to side if that feels okay. Kind of untangling, undoing, some unwinding. So important. And then pause in neutral, so your feet are flat on the ground, home base. Take a deep breath in, long breath out. Good, do that again. Deep breath in. This time open your mouth, exhale. Draw your knees into your body. And you can put your hands on your shins. If that's not possible or if it doesn't feel right, put your hands behind your knees on your hamstrings. Go ahead and separate your knees to about hip width distance and rock your knees a little side to side. And see if you can feel that good medicine in your low back. The natural weight of your legs becomes medicine. Maybe even now turn your chin a little side to side. Just getting that good space in your neck. And sometimes practice feels like unlearning. You know, there are these patterns that we've found, we've collected along the way, and it's a really beautiful thing. We're going in and doing some inventory. It's an opportunity to start over again. All right. And then a final little squeeze. Go ahead and pull your knees in. And then either, if you work with any kind of injury, you can kind of roll to one side and press up. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, round your spine. Draw your lower belly in towards your backbone. Good. Inhale, roll in the other direction. Lift your heart high. Exhale, round your spine. Really good. And then keep that up, just back and forth to your degree. Any variation. So healthy. I'm sure I don't have to sell it to you. Especially for Evan, he's been experiencing some tightness in his back. Anytime you're feeling that, you've been sitting a long time, you can do this movement. Really, really helpful. Back and forth, and matching your breath to the movement. Feeling some chemical shift. We need that. Really good. Couple more. Back and forth. Little pauses here and there so you can really, truly make it yours. Alright. You've got it. And then back to neutral spine. Pause here and then come into puppy pose, Anahata Asana variation. You can start with your forearms at the ground, or maybe go ahead and lift your elbows and tense your fingers. You might tuck your toes under to stabilize your legs. Notice if you feel a little too much going on here. So see if you can have a little support. Draw your lower belly in towards your back. So there's an evenness, a balance. By the way, if you're ever in a yoga class and you're in downward dog, it doesn't feel good to you for some reason, you can always put your knees at the ground or go into child's pose. And you'll see Evan doing that because he's been doing yoga for many years. He knows his choices. All right. Take one more breath in. Long breath out. Slowly now, downward facing dog, or you can stay here in this pose. It's amazing. In downward dog, you plant your hands shoulder width distance. Get your head low. He's my son, so I can do this. So I'm gonna tuck it in. He's my quarantine mate. Your feet hip width distance. You might want to bend your knees a ton, really yourself space. Keep drawing your front ribs. There you go. You might even walk he needs a longer mat, I think. Walk your hands forward and your feet back. Get your head low and your hips high. Get out of the way. Get out of the fray. Shifting chemistry. Take a full breath in. Long breath out. Walk your feet forward slowly to your hands. You're probably going to see Evan using blocks under his hands. Uttanasana. And if you're very flexible, no back injuries, you might have your feet hip width distance, your legs straight, hips hinging. You're going to see Evan really taking really good care of himself, bending his knees a ton. Let your shoulders relax. That's it, good, really good. Also so powerful to let your eyes land to one place. Just let your eyes land, see how that feels. Calming your nervous system. That's it, really good. One more breath in. Long breath out. Alright, listen carefully. Release your arms if you have your hands interlaced. Put your hands to your hips. Now, feet hip width distance if you like, or together. Pada Bandha, lift your toes. With your knees a little bent, come up with your heart leading. Use your core. Lead with your heart. Arms up high, palms press. That's it. Look up, legs strong. Activate your feet. Press your big toe mounds into the earth. And hands to your heart. Good. Look at your hands. Take a deep breath in. Breath out. And again, deep breath in. Breath out. Alright, sun eggs together. Release your arms. Here we go. Inhale, reach high. Press your palms. Feel your feet active, fiery in your legs. Uttanasana, forward fold. Bend your knees a lot, and especially Evan, so really give yourself space and time. Good. Inhale. I'm tucking his tag in right now. Inhale, lengthen your spine, halfway point. Yeah, pause a little so you can feel what's going on. And then using your core strength, step into your high push-up position. So I want to find that plane where you place your fingers in line with your baby toes. That's it. Lift your chin. Slowly lower all the way to the ground. First time around. Keep your elbows over your wrists. 3. Use your powerful roots. 2. And then lie down. Beautiful. All right, place your hands underneath your shoulders. Low cobra. Or you could go into seal pose. Notice what it feels like. So see if you can feel your low back, your heart lifting, shoulder blades drawing back and down. Lift your heart just a little higher. Gently release to the earth. Hands under your shoulders. You could either press into high push-up position. You could use your knees to assist. Or press back to child's pose. Downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. Inhale. Long exhale. Good. And again, breath in. Long breath out. One more. Full breath here. Empty all of your breath out. Walk or jump to your hands. Lengthen your spine. Little pause. Really feel that freedom of your backbone. Forward fold. Let your head drop. Good. Activate your feet. Make sure your ankles are a few inches apart. That's it. Up to standing. Using your core. Palms press above you. Hands to your heart. Home to your heart. Good. Look at your hands. Okay, sun A again. Inhale. Reach and press. Exhale, forward fold. Breath out. Let your head drop. You've got it. Inhale, lengthen your back, little pause. See if you can feel this part of your spine. Lift your chest up, you got it. And then vinyasa. Some of you will jump back, some of you will step back. A little pause in your upward dog. Make sure your outer ankles draw in. That's it. And then downward dog or transition to celebrate your 20th year of doing yoga into child's pose, not having to prove anything to anybody. The advanced practitioner doesn't give a hoot. Just because you know how to do the pose doesn't mean it's the right one to do. But you knew that already. Good. One more full breath in. Long breath out. Walk or jump to your hands. Lengthen your spine a little here. Pause. Really good. Forward fold. Let your head drop. Come up to standing using your powerful legs. Bring your ankles apart. That's it. Palms press. Reach up. Hands to your heart. Look at your hands. Breath in. Breath out. Let's do one more Sunday. Inhale. Reach and press. Exhale. Forward fold. Breath out. Your version. Let your head drop. Inhale, lengthen your back, little pause here. Vinyasa, your speed, your version. When you're in downward dog, breathing, allowing your eyes to land. Take a full breath in, long breath out. Good, one more breath in, and out. Take a walk or jump to your hands. Lengthen your spine. Little pause. How's it feel when you move, okay? Okay, forward fold. Let your head drop. Come up to standing. Use your powerful legs. Bring your ankles apart. Palms press. Reach up higher. And then hands to your heart. Good. Look at your hands. Breath in. Breath out. Utkatasana, squat low. If you're ever working with a shoulder injury, anytime a teacher asks you to go up, either maybe you go a little wider, or maybe you could just keep your arms low. You could even interlace your hands behind you. Try not to let your rib cage kind of go for a walk. So take your front ribs down, that's it, really good. And then see if you can feel your big toe mounds pressing. Press your big toe mounds into the earth. Lift your toes off the ground. Gain your body weight into your heels. And then draw your belly in towards your spine. Breathing now, 5. So Evan has his hands low, but you can have your hands high. That's it. Reach up a little from the roots. You go up. Exhale, forward fold. Let your breath out. Bend your knees a ton. Let your head drop. Inhale, halfway, lengthen your back. Then vinyasa, or go right to downward dog. The vinyasa can be done quickly, it can be done slowly. Once you get there, take 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Good, one more. Breath in. Breath out. Step your right foot forward. Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1, or crescent lunge. And a crescent lunge might be done if you're working with a knee injury, that back knee. Might need a little bit of release valve by lifting up. Bring your front knee over your front heel. Lift your toes, spread them out so that good foundation for your knee. Good, draw your belly in towards your spine. And then find the rhythm of your breath. And notice that your mind and your body become connected with your breath. Your breath becomes a bridge between the two. It's powerful. Press your palms if you like. Reach up a little higher. Hands to the floor. Ideally in line with your baby toes. Vinyasa, or straight to downward dog. You could also be in child's pose, just honoring yourself. Take a deep breath in, and a long breath Let's do the other side. Left foot steps. Who cares if it's pretty or graceful? It's such a bummer to have that be something that, you know, is a requirement. I guess it's confusing because we call this flow yoga, so that, you know, we can have that idea that it has to look good and be graceful. It is a coincidence if it's ever graceful. Just a coincidence. Lift your toes. That's it, really good. And like we were studying before, make sure your front ribs drop down here as you're reaching up. Fire in the back leg. Powerful. Bring your mind into it. You've got it. Reach up a little bit higher. Maybe you press your palms. Slow work. Vinyasa. Hands to the earth. Use your back bend as a place of finding balance. Downward dog. 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And again. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Deepest breath in. Long breath out. Eyes forward. Walk or jump to your hands. Lengthen your spine. Halfway. Little pause. Exhale. Forward. Fold. Head drops. Let's go right into it. Utkatasana. Drop your hips low. Get your ankles apart. That's it. You got it. Press your big toe mounds into the earth. Uddiyana. Belly to your spine. Press your palms. Maybe look up. Forward fold. That's your breath out. Let it out. Inhale. Halfway. Little pause. Vinyasa. Your version. Honoring you. Inhale. Exhale. Right foot steps. Warrior one. Come up. All the way to the top. Hands to the earth. High little push up. Who cares what it looks like? Inhale. Exhale. Other side. Kick it forward. That's it. Beautiful. All sorts of reach. Hands to the earth. The moving of your body and your breath is powerful healing. Downward dog. What a relief to have a practice to come home to. Put your house in order. Get a little room, a little space. Good. One more. Breath in. Long breath out. Listen carefully. Bring your right knee to your chest, shoulders over your wrists. Now you can put your left knee to the ground. And that's a powerful way to use your core. You can go side to side. Take your elbow, your knee to your elbow, your tricep for 5, 4. And this is connecting your wires. Notice how powerful and strong you are. 3, 2. All right, step it forward. Crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. And set it up so that it's yours. Because sometimes you've been doing yoga for many years, it's somebody else's. It's a nice pose, but it's somebody else's. Well, which one is yours? Find your feet a little bit more at hip width. So some of you will look down and see that you're crowded. You walk your foot over. You can put your hands at your hips and just chill out. See if you can feel. Sometimes we put ourselves in a little bit of fight mode. Even though there might be a little challenge here, see if you can feel that sense of calm. Really good. 2 breaths and just draw this apart your shoulder blades. That's it. Now, in a twist, what's really important is you find the length of your spine, so see if you can feel that. And then lift your right big toe. And notice what happens. So you activate the sole of this right foot, giving this powerful foundation for the knee. 3 more counts here. Good. And if you're in the forward version, lift your belly towards your spine. Really find space and strength. All right, warrior 2 is where we're going next. So you put your hands at the ground to transition. Virabhadrasana 2. Back heel down, come on up. Put your hands at your hips for a moment and just see if you can really feel what's happening here. I'm being Evan's stylist too. Front knee over your front heel. And you know, notice this, his hips are not squaring, and that's by design. So his hips are going in one direction. His his shoulders can square. So this is actually a twist, a very mild twist. See if you can feel your outer left hip drawn in a little. Yes, and do you see what just happened there? It gives that space. Bring your eyes to your front hand. Bring your mind into your back arm. Notice that you can have this powerful sense of symmetry and listening in the middle of challenge. That's it. For 3 more counts, let your exhales be long and steady. That's it. Hips just a little bit lower. Put it in reverse. Spin your palm and reach high. Feel your front knee staying over your front heel. Lift the toes a little of your front foot. That's it. Side angle, right forearm on your thigh. There's all sorts of variations here. You could even go a little lower. You could take your hand to your ankle and reach your arm in a very extended version. This is a twist. For 5, 4. Now this is a breathing practice, so have your breath rolling, setting a tone of calm determination. It's an amazing thing to be in challenge, to be in change, to be present and learning. Lean back a little, take your upper lung, roll it open. All right, downward dog is the destination. Vinyasa if you like, or just step to it. Linger, listen to what's up. Good, take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, ha, ha, ha. Bring your left knee to your chest, shoulders over your wrists. Count of 5, your knee could go side to side. Nothing to prove, put your knee down for no good reason other than you want to. That's it for 3, 2. All right, center it up and step it forward. Crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Put your hands at your hips and see if you can feel. You might want to bend your back knee a little bit and take your tailbone, make it heavy. Good, draw on your belly and you're going to feel more feedback in the front of your hips. Does everybody feel that? And then try not to be in high alert through your shoulders. So get your shoulders and let them drop. How's your back feel, okay? Good. Take your arms up high and then hands at your heart center. See if you can bring this foot just a little bit forward. Yeah. And then activate your toes. Press through here. You got it. And look at your hands, meditation. Really look at your hands. Sometimes we make it look like we're very calm and inside's not happening. So let's worry less about how it looks on the outside. What's going on in here? Look at your hands. Good. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, twist your right elbow. So remember all the variations, right? He can have his knee down. He can be in a more classical forward movement. Make sure that your front ribs is not back bend. That's it. Good. You feel your belly drawing into your spine. It's really healthy to twist, but it's not healthy to be in a back bend and twisting. That's it. Unless you're doing that on purpose. 3 more counts here. Feel your left big toe lifting. Press your left big toe mound into the earth. Notice that you have roots. Good. Spin a little more. Slow motion. We're finding warrior 2. That's it. Heel to heel or so, or splay your feet. Sometimes we get stuck on what teachers have told us, and it's really important that you become your own governor, your own creator in terms of the practice. Informing, you seek your own counsel. Now remember what we learned on the other side. So creating space in the hips, letting there be a twist. Find your right arm without looking at it, the one behind you, and bring it into your view without looking at it. That's it for 4. Your exhales are long and steady, setting a tone. 3. Take your hips a little bit lower. Put it in reverse. A beautiful stretch. Make sure your knee right over your heel. That's it. You got it. Side angle. This is a hinge, but don't let it collapse. So find the hinge and then use core strength to lift up. Any variation with your arms. Remember not to turn it into a back bend. 5, 4, 3. Take your hips a little bit lower. Challenge yourself. 2. Beautiful. Vinyasa. Or right to downward dog. Little pause here. Soak it up. Downward dog. Woo! Whee! Allow your body to expand and shift, a chemical shift, mood altering. All right, take a full breath in. Open your mouth. All right, child's pose, resting. Allowing the earth to be part of the plan. Let the earth in. Let it be your medicine. Feel your low back expanding. Feel the release that you can find in your neck and your jaw. All right, listen carefully. Come up onto your hands and knees. Take your knees and bring them wide, like a tripod stance. You don't have to necessarily do that. You can keep your knees at the hip width, toes together. Go ahead and take your right arm and bring it in front of you. We're headed towards thread the needle, just to give you a heads up if you want to go there and skip on my instructions. So right hand about a couple inches in front, in the middle, left arm high, and then do some circles. Like you're washing a window. So you wouldn't wash a window with a straight arm. See if you can wash the window with your elbow bending and move your scapula. Scapula. Such a great word. Just move, kind of roll it around. Pause at the top of the next one. Draw your belly in and then dive on through. So your right hand could press a little bit into the ground as Evan is doing here. It could also wrap up and around. We're signaling not just our body, but also our spirit, our emotional body and spirit, that everything is okay when we breathe in this way. Everything is okay. That doesn't mean it's not hitting the fan out there, but we each have a responsibility to set a tone on the inside so that we can carry that message outside and be part of a solution. If you don't have that tone within you, then you actually become part of the problem, and we know that. Everything I'm saying is, lessons you've already learned, sometimes the hard way. But in practice, we just go over the lessons, the teachings we've learned hundreds of times. We embody them, we fall in love with them again, renew our vows, create the starting over, deepening our commitments. All right, beautiful work. Take a full breath in and a long breath out. Unwind slowly. So if you have your arm in a little bind, to press your hand into the earth, go ahead and take your arm up to the sky. Huge reach. And then back to center. And we'll find the other side. Now, you don't have to keep your legs in that tripod. You can do it differently. Left hand forward. That's it. Right arm high. And then just move your arm. So good. Sometimes we've been, especially in the last few weeks, just kind of in high alert mode in our shoulders. And so this is an untangling, an undoing. You're taking really good care of yourself, which is important. the upper back. All those places that feel like they get a little crowded and pinched. All the forgotten spaces within you. Get a chance to have some sunlight, some space. All right, take a deep breath in. A long breath out. Really slowly unwind. You can press your palm into the ground. That's a huge reach. And take a full breath in. And out. Go ahead and cross your ankles and find your way onto your back. Set to Bandhasana, bridge pose. I'm giving Evan a block, but if you don't have a block, you can put a pillow, whatever you can find around the house, a loaf of bread, put it between your thighs. See if you can bring your whole body this way a little bit. That was pretty cool. Draw your shoulders in towards each other, and there's no part of your backbone, the vertebra of your back, touching the ground because the muscle, the meat of the shoulder hasn't moved in so much. And that includes your neck, so lift your chin up. That curve has some space, really good. Now turn your heels gently out and your toes a little in. Walk your feet back a little bit, Evan, just like this. And then this one more. And then press your big toe mounds, heels out. That's it. Press your big toe mounds into the earth. Take your tailbone under towards your knees. That's it, really good. If you want to go into wheel and you feel warm enough and open enough to do that, you can fingertips under your shoulders, palms to the floor. Just don't let your elbows go out to the side as you extend. There's 4 more counts here. Feel how you can not only create space, but also power and strength. You're strengthening your back body. Good, find your highest point. Press down into the earth to go up. And then it's a slow release to the earth. Gentle, finding your way back. That's it. Take a full breath in. And a long breath out. Good. One more. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Let's do one more back bend, your choice. You can also do restorative. You can put a block, I'll just demo that with Evan, under your sacrum. It can, again, be any kind of prop that you can find. Bridge, wheel, you got it. 10 counts here. See if you can feel the breath flow. If you're in an active variation, you really want to find your feet alignment, so your heels gently out, your inner thighs spinning towards the floor, tailbone under towards your knees. Try not to let your knees go out wide, so you keep that beautiful hip width distance. There's 4 more counts here. Let your exhales be long and steady, setting a tone of calm determination in the middle of maybe some hard work, in the middle of change and challenge. Those of you that are in active variations, gently come down. If you're in a restorative, you can remain. It might be really nice. Those of you that have been in active variations, maybe join in. So put something under your low back. Another option is to take 2 blocks. Here, let's try this. You'll know if it's not in the right spot, if whatever you've placed under your low back is kind of poking into your mid-spine. So draw it down farther towards your heels. Supported, restorative yoga poses are deepened by doing less, trusting the earth and the support more. That's it, let your exhales get long. Maybe it's just an ebb and a flow at this point, letting your breath slow down. Really good. press your feet into the ground, lift your hips up. And if you have a block under your little back or whatever it is, that loaf of bread, you move it to the side. You can still eat it after you do yoga with it. Slowly roll to the earth. Beautiful work. Knees in, feet out. Take a deep breath in and out. One more breath in and out. All right, listen carefully. So I'm going to teach a figure 4 hip release with a twist. But I'll also just kind of mention a few other postures, okay, that you might want to do. Some of you may want to go into full inversions, shoulder stand, if that's a practice that you've had, actual instruction with a teacher one-on-one, ideally. You can also do a supported fish pose at this point. That might be really nice. Or find a place at the wall and put your legs out, Viparita Karani. Otherwise, take a block or something that has a little bit of a lift to it and put your left foot on that block and then cross your right foot over your left thigh. That's it. See if you can drop this hip down. Do you want something underneath? No. So you could put a towel or a blanket under your sacrum if you want to give a little bit of cushioning. And then the other side can be another block or a pillow. You could dismantle a couch, quart of milk. One of the things that happens in practice, which is really amazing, is that we reclaim our space, our physical space. We reclaim our mental, emotional space. See if you can feel that. Reclaiming your space. Back in your home. Just listening to your breath. Many of you already know, and by the way, you don't have to be a practiced, meditator or practitioner of yoga to already understand that it doesn't have to be perfect. That we can be present, we can be really taking good care of ourselves, and things can be very not perfect. Notice what that feels like, that steadiness within you, and that steadiness came with you into the world. We're just finding it again. All right, full breath in, long breath out. You can remain where you are or gently find a little bit of a twist. So he's just taking his figure 4 and kind of letting it fall over onto the blocks or the pillows. It might feel amazing and you could keep it, or you could totally dismantle it, deconstruct it, turn it into a supported twist of some sort. Try taking your right arm and either reaching it away, you could even bend your right elbow and let your right shoulder drop back. Yielding your shoulder to the earth. All right, one more deep breath in and out. Let's do the other side. So bring your right foot onto the block, cross your left ankle over. Really good. And then maybe allow your arms to just be relaxed out like wings. And just send some really positive energy to your hips. Sometimes we hold a lot of our attention kind of steadying the ship, the supporting beam of the house. So see if you can just send some really beautiful, nurturing breath to your low back and your hips. That's it, really good. Couple more breaths. Allowing your exhales to get longer. All right, one more. Full breath in and out. And then gently let figure four fall over. Turn your chin over if it feels okay for your neck on this side. Bend your left elbow and allow your shoulder to relax. Relax your jaw. Just really doing a compassionate inventory. Sometimes we can go through our body in a way that is critical or a little bit harsh, looking for the things that need to be fixed. See if you can feel that compassionate inventory, that sense of combing through, but with some kindness. And notice your outer hip, low back. Notice what it feels like to rest. Really good. Take another deep breath in. And a long breath out. All right, beautiful work. Gently come back to center. Unwind slowly. And then place both of your feet on the ground. Let's just do a little bit of movement again. Draw your knees back and forth, like lazy windshield wipers. We did this at the very beginning of the class. Some gentle unwinding. Sometimes there's very simple ways that we can support ourselves, that we can, create balance. Sometimes we don't have that much time or privacy. And so notice what it feels like now, just even these few moments. And this movement that you're doing right now, if you only have 5 minutes to yourself, you can do this on the floor, find a space. It doesn't even have to be quiet. You can create quiet within you. All right, beautiful. And then pause in the middle. Bring the soles of your feet together, Supta Baddha Konasana. I'm going to place blocks under Evan's thighs. You can put pillows there. The other option is also to extend your legs. Go into Shavasana, which is extending your arms and legs. It's really nice to put something behind your knees or under your hamstrings. Let your arms be a little lower, down below your heart. Your eyes closed. Just you at ease. You receiving support. Giving yourself space. Giving yourself time. And your breath can just be its natural kind of ebb and flow. By the way, if you ever don't want to close your eyes, you don't have to. See if you can just keep a gentle listening on the inside. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And you can continue to make your rest longer if you wish. Stay as long as you want. And really slowly roll on to one side. And you can curl up, maybe bringing your knees gently in towards your belly, allowing your back to rest. And then if you want to, you can keep your eyes closed and come up to comfortable sitting position. Or maybe bring your hands to your lap. You could also bring your hands to your heart center, one on top, or hands at Anjali Mudra. Let's take a deep breath in and a long breath out. One more deep breath in and out. Okay, everybody, how you doing? You feel better?
Yeah.
It's amazing how yoga can shift us. It's pretty incredible. Okay, so thank you for sharing that time with us. And our hearts are with you, as you said before, and we'll be thinking about you. Hope this practice is useful. Okay, thanks. Bye. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, everyone.